Oh my goodness, I absolutely love this intro.
So Dad, we're here. We're finally open, full open studio. What do you think?
Amazing. Congratulations. That's awesome.
I remember when you had told me about starting my own business, so now I know who to blame for all this. Yeah.
With most day in the lives, you go right into the story of the franchisees, why they picked the brand, what type of buyer persona they are. With this type of day in a life, we were able to capture the family dynamic between the son and grandpa and their relationship kind of prior to even getting into franchising, and how the father, grandpa, was able to introduce him into the franchise world and the actual brand, and trying to help him get out of the 9-to-5 rat race that he so desperately was trying to get out of.
So BFT is a new concept, and we needed to showcase that the infrastructure was there to be able to support new franchisees. One of the things that make us special here at Trifactor is that we're able to connect with different cultures. We have a multicultural team, and instead of diffusing those elements, we wanted to accentuate them.
There are semi-absentee franchisees because they do have to work full-time and take care of their children. The story really elaborates on how they're able to manage all of it and still operate a very successful business.
The hustle and bustle that comes with managing multiple responsibilities while still building on a gym like BFT.
And that's why the support team from home office is so important.
What I like about this too is that we like to push it each time. So we don't just dive into the interview. In this one in particular, we're actually introducing characters and some family dynamics so that later on in the story, you know who grandpa is, right? You know who the general manager is.
Having a general manager that they can trust to operate their business while they're working a full-time job, raising 2 kids, having that support from somebody that they trust is just crucial to their success. We also introduced the coach from BFT, which is the coach for strength training classes. He goes in and he coaches all of the individual classes. The concept proposal is going to lay out all the different locations, the characters that are going to be involved. It's also going to basically lay out the concept of the film. You know, what is the story we're trying to unravel here? Who are the primary and secondary characters?
In the pre-production phase, we knew that highlighting the brand's support team was crucial. And we did that by showing the calls that happen throughout the day to support the franchisee. You see that with Rocky communicating with the general manager through her phone from home. You see the general manager kind of prepping and do some promotional efforts. We needed to illustrate that because this is not just about the franchise owners. This is about the team that you're about to build and the support you're going to get.
Now, day in the lives are not necessarily scripted. We do not script out everything that every single character is going to say. What we do is we set up several prep calls prior to on-site filming with each individual character to find their story. So not are we only portraying a full story, but we're making sure that we're taking out each individual character story and elaborating on it. So that way, every viewer that's watching is able to feel that emotion in many different ways.
This couple was so much fun to work with, and the prep calls set it up so that when you're there, that synergy is driving the creativity. Sometimes you see certain things, there are props that you can use, pictures to help tell the story and really elevate the cultural aspects of this particular persona. And people love that. It's something different, it's unique, it's not vanilla. It requires a certain kind of team to be able to connect at that level. Buyer persona selection is something that we absolutely recommend the brand get correctly from the very beginning. When you're going into production and ultimately marketing, you are adequately targeting those individuals across the buyer's journey. We hear it all the time, day in a lives move the needle. Consistently, data shows that day in a lives are more relatable and people can envision themselves by seeing them as one of the characters potentially. When it comes down to validating and getting someone to close something like a franchise opportunity or any business really, you want to be able to show these stories to convert. And that's what these day in a lives do. And the data is there, and our clients keep telling us all the time.
And that's why we're very different from traditional videographers. We're video marketers.